Got a little feedback.
That's all right.
All right, evening. Going
So,
on, Stacks, man, absentee. Everybody out there in the cheap seats. If y'all want to come on the live, y'all let me know. Y'all can jump on here. I'll post that link in here anytime y'all want it. Who we got already? Looks like I just now got my notification.
there's a Patriot Nations in there. Or, yeah.
That's because he don't do shit, you know.
Oh, shit.
Well, he knows it.
I'm trying to find an article I saw of bed shitter talking about other people running. That's why I'm sitting here preoccupied.
Man, I seen a damn meme video on Joe Biden. And it was saying he was ordering Chinese food and they understood him perfectly.
Yes, everybody did some sluggle. Yep. 81 million votes, y'all. 81 million votes.
The most in U.S. history.
I'll tell you what, who would have thought that a doddering, underoos sniffing fucktard like this would get more votes than Obama?
Well,
look, I'm not questioning anything. I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, he's a popular guy.
I'm not going to say who he's popular with, but he's popular.
Who? I know.
No, you already got thrown off next door. Don't.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, yeah.
Sachs, man, are you saying that he's popular with the people that were in the Battle of Culloden? Oh, wait, wrong country.
Yeah, but wrong country.
Well, they came over here afterwards. The Scottish.
Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah.
They did.
I think the Scots have a little bit more taste than that, though.
Well, they were the majority of what came over here and teamed up with old George Washington. And
hell, the French teamed up with George Washington.
Oh, there was so much stuff mixed in there.
Oh, yeah. If it wasn't for the French, we probably wouldn't have, as sad as I hate to say this, we probably wouldn't have beat the British. Because
that's the only damn battle they can count as a victory.
True. I mean, that was because the French had a navy. And
well, there was that guy in Hogan's Heroes.
Tell it the one with the beret?
Yeah. He was okay.
Yeah, he was. I give him props. But I like the British dude better. You know, the one you used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Show.
Right. Yeah, Family Feud.
Yeah, you used to do Family Feud. Was it Richard Dawson?
Richard Drunk Dawson.
There you go.
I don't know if he was drunk or just British.
That's all right. We'll take him either way.
Yeah.
So, I think everybody's
recovering.
Something. Everybody shot too many fireworks and had too much to drink yesterday.
Too much malt liquor. That'll do it.
Oh, hell.
So, how was y'all's Memorial Day?
It wasn't bad. I was able to reach out to Bone Crusher, and I reached out to Palmetto briefly. It's good hearing from Bone Crusher. They were doing good.
Good.
Other than that, it was pretty quiet. I mean,
yeah, I did a bunch of yard work.
That's the way it always is.
I worked on a transmission.
A transmission.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you get fixed?
Yeah, we'll see.
That's always fun.
On my end, it's fixed. We'll see about the driver. Oh shit.
So I went to this. It was Sunday. Went to this old time kind of down home country cooking place locally here.
Right.
And they're only open for a couple hours on Sunday, just to, I think it's 10 to 2 to appease to the churchgoers.
That's
Right.
what I was going to say.
So I walked in and we're standing there and we're getting ready to place our order and stuff like that. It's kind of like a buffet, right?
Yep.
So anyway, I seen this sign there and it kind of made me laugh. I meant to take a picture of it, but I didn't. It said, just because the world is short-staffed, don't treat the ones that actually showed up to work badly or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was the best fucking sign ever.
Yep. I've been seeing a lot of signs similar to that around here.
Howdy, hillbilly. But yeah, I thought that was funny, man. I should have took a picture of it.
Well, just next time you go.
Well, you know, you in a good old country cooking store restaurant, when you sit down and you got fried chicken, they bring you the hot sauce and automatically, right?
Yep.
And if you got any type of greens, collard greens, mustards, whatever, they automatically bring you the pepper juice out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
They know what time it is.
You put hot sauce on fried chicken?
I put that shit on everything.
If you
What's
ever
up,
eat them
Highlander?
Popeyes, why not? You got to put some hot sauce on it.
Oh, I just never heard of that. That's cool.
You've never put hot sauce on fried chicken?
Nah, I think that's a Southern thing.
You are Southern. What the fuck?
I'm Western, dude, not Southern.
No, you're really like that's the most Southern. They literally call that the Southern border.
Well, yeah, that is our southern border, but huh. Oh no, I just never heard of that. That sounds delicious.
Kicks ass.
Yeah, dude, I actually had a chicken wing the other day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
was
fight somebody for it?
No, I was unimpressed though. I can figure out why it's the throwaway part of the chicken.
Well, wait a minute. Are you talking about like you went to somewhere like a wing place and got a chicken wing?
So a wing place delivered food to my working establishment.
Well, those are all janky anyways up through there, dude.
I mean, wing's wing. It's the throwaway part of the chicken.
That's not true.
I mean, it's like the neck.
No, you're wrong.
All right, I'm gonna have to hook Sax Man up.
I'll tell you what. Next time you're on one of your roundabouts or walkabouts or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
if you're ever up in Chattanooga area, go to Sticky Fingers.
Sticky fingers.
Mm-hmm. There's one in Savannah too, I think.
It's
Or
actually
Charleston.
no. There's one down here. I think it's in Pooler actually.
Okay, I know there's one somewhere because there's a picture of, I want to say, W stopping his motorcade and having him go in there and get him wings.
I bet Palmetto eats hot sauce on her chicken, fried chicken.
Hell, you might.
Sax Man, I can't. You ever had smoked wings before?
Smoke? No, like I said, I mean, okay. So where I grew up, chicken wings was not a thing until the mid 2000s. We didn't have anything like that down there. I mean, literally, you could find like half a goat or something like that faster than you could, or beef tongue faster than you could find chicken wings, because it's like I said, it's the throwaway part of the bird.
The back is a throwaway part of the bird to me.
But I mean, no. So that was the first one I ever had. The sauce was good.
I'm telling you, you just need to get wings from the right damn place, dude. That's all that is. You just got some janky wings from somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just saying, in your area, they're probably having to pump these things out on the assembly line. I mean,
I imagine.
So they're
He ain't lying about that.
They're probably not prepared at their full potential, is what I'm gonna say.
You just need to go to the right hood rat establishment to procure your wings.
Right.
I mean, get with me on a sidebar. I can point you in some directions.
Get the body armor and everything before I go.
It just depends on what time of day.
Right.
I mean, if you can carry yourself right, you can roll right on up in there. But if you go in there and you win it, it's like winning Rome.
Absolutely.
Could you imagine getting your wings clipped while out to get wings?
That's fucking embarrassing.
That's possible.
Oh, around here, absolutely. No doubt. No doubt. But yeah, he just got some wings somewhere when worth the shit. He had a bunch of people who were working the summer or some shit, or just woke up or forgot to put the season on them or burn them or did something, because no.
I mean, there's literally on a chicken wing, it's not like there's a whole bunch of meat. You're eating skin and breading.
Where are you getting fucking wings? Goddamn breading on them. What the fuck?
Hold up. Yeah, you already went. Your first try was terrible.
Yeah, you done fucked up, guy. I don't know where you got them from, but you don't need to order them from there again.
Okay.
Man, wings don't have breading on them.
Fuck no. That's some KFC shit right there.
That's like, I can't stand when people say, "Oh, let me get some boneless wings." Motherfucker, that's chicken nuggets.
That's a chicken nugget.
Thank you. Would you like bone in, or would you like traditional or boneless? What the fuck do you think? I ordered a wing. Does a wing have a bone in it?
Should have two.
I'm just saying. I mean,
well, I'll try it one more time.
Yeah, see, we've already investigated a little bit here and determined, Saxman, that you got the most poor quality wings that you could probably start out with.
Right.
So we're going to need to alleviate your taste buds from their sacrificial moment. I mean, so many things went wrong in that scenario.
Yeah, they did, actually.
Dude, I mean, I'm going to try and give you an out here. Was it one of your coworkers that said this was a good place and order it? Because if that's the case, I can understand how you got fucked.
Oh, I have no idea. This is a vendor.
Oh, a vendor got them. Well, then you knew right then. That was like they swung through Sam's and got some under a fucking heat lamp. No.
I don't know, man.
Hey, don't knock that heat lamp chicken now. Them damn rotisserie chickens.
Oh yeah, no, rotisserie.
Yeah, rotisserie chicken's one thing, but wings, there's a method. I mean, shit, I can make wings. That's one thing I can make. They're easy enough. Yeah, we're going to introduce you some real damn wings, dude. No. Breading. That's ridiculous. That's like going to get wings at fucking Pizza Hut. Alrighty. We're all off in the damn weeds, starting straight out.
Well,
now I need reparations.
Reparations?
Yeah, for them wings.
Yeah, you do need reparation for them. No, you need repair from those.
Right.
Wings. Man, they should. Ooh, breaded wings. Jeez. Y'all don't have like a wild wings there or anything like that?
If you hunt for them, there's none around here because they get robbed and burnt down.
Yeah,
but there's some other wing shacks in our ethnically challenged area.
Do you have an A-Town Wings?
No.
Well, that sucks.
I don't think I do. I might be mistaken. I'd have to look. If there is one, it might require body armor and automatic weapons.
Well, the name says it all, but
But there's some other places, and I can vouch for one of them. It's relatively close. I'll have to drag his ass out there sometime.
Yeah, you've been better off getting like some Parker's wings or something, Texaco or.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind gas station food every once in a while.
Yeah, but again, you got to pick and choose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't want a 48-hour roller hot dog.
No.
Something shriveled up.
Tough chimichanga.
I mean, a damn hot dog's not supposed to fucking snap like a colossal pizza, you know.
It's not supposed to be like jerky. Got my jerky dog.
These are kosher.
Are these halal? Yeah.
So, I've got a question now. I didn't get into the debt ceiling and what was all in that bill and everything. Did they roll reparations in there? I know they were trying to.
Actually, I'm looking right now. Oh, let's see here. I know they suspended it to 2025. Basically, the debt ceiling was just they keep spending money.
Right. But, you know, the damn Democrats always try to sneak some backdoor shit in there. You know how they are with that backdoor stuff.
Well, it says, I'll read you some tidbits here, and this is off BBC. I trust them more than I do NBC or Communist News Network. The Republicans wanted to freeze overall spending for 10 years with a rise in defense spending and to cut other budgets. Well, you knew that wasn't going to fly. The agreement keeps the non-defense spending flat with a 1% rise in 2025. Yeah, that's going to buy a lot of MRAPs. It says the implications of the belt tightening are unclear, and it's saying that defense spending would increase to $886 billion. Well, considering that we send a quarter of that to Ukraine monthly, I don't say that's going to help us. Which amounts to a 3% rise in the year. It says there's no budget caps after 2025. It says the unspent COVID funds are returned, which I don't understand why they didn't just use the fucking COVID funds to begin with.
I imagine. Well, because most of those been used for the wrong shit, you know.
Oh, of course. But, like, okay, right here, the White House estimates government spending would be reduced at least $1 trillion. Okay, when the White House estimates anything, they're using Democratic math. You might as well, like, be talking to a fucking Ouija board or one of them 8 balls, because anytime it's estimated.
So use the voting tactics. I mean,
Yeah.
Shit, that slipped.
Let's just say that they used fuzzy math. So, and here's the thing, of course, official calculations have not yet been released because they've not developed a form of math that works in.
Well, you're going to have to pass it to find out what's in it.
Yeah, you got to pass this bill before we can read it.
Yeah.
That's some dumb, that drunk ass vodka laden bitch.
Well, let's see how many pages this bill was.
I mean, it doesn't really look like they did. All they did basically is ensure that the fucking Internal Revenue would get their 8 billion employees to, use as brown shirts.
99 pages.
Stop that.
99 pages. Wow.
Here's what's not in the deal. Well, let's just go with that because that's simple enough.
Oh, never mind. It was 184 pages.
Okay, it says NAMIA. I'm not really sure what the hell that means. Fall through the plan, then the current plan. Okay, tax hikes. Democrats had targeted wealthy Americans for new tax hikes, but there are no new tax hikes. Student loan relief. Republicans have wanted Biden to plan to forgive student debt, but he rescinded, but it survived. So I'm not really sure what that means. Then clean energy. Oh, here's a good one. Republicans have wanted to repeal key provisions of the Inflation Reduction Act's clean energy and clean positions, but it was unscathed. So basically, everything that that we didn't really get anything out of it, and McCarthy rolled over and took it and asked for the country because we should have let the fucking country shut down. They weren't going to shut down Social Security. That was a scare tactic. And people are dumb enough to believe the bullshit they shovel. That was their key point. Well, we don't want checks for Social Security to be delayed because they'll remember that. They weren't going to be delayed. The only reason a fucking Social Security check would have been delayed is because the fucking federal government wanted it delayed. The money's there.
Yeah, that money's already been separated.
There you go.
For the year. That was done already. EBTs, all that shit done already. That comes out January. The rolling calculus on that is done.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This was all bullshit, and people just roll. Okay, all right. Well, you need to go ahead and let them pass it. No, you motherfuckers need to grow some balls. I mean, this happens every time. The DNC, they're like this. It don't matter what kind of corrupt, underhanded shit they're doing or how fucking inept they are, they're going to stick together like thieves.
So it's not passed yet, huh?
I don't guess. They got till the 6th.
What I'm reading right here says McCarthy has pledged that the House will vote on the legislation Wednesday, giving the Senate time to consider it before June 5th.
Yeah, but the Senate's going to vote it. I don't see that changing. Do you?
No.
I mean, it'd be great if it did. I'd be down with that. And here's the thing. Even if they were to delay, let's say, paying some federal employees, and look, I get there's federal employees out there, we know some, actually go to work and try to do their job. It would suck for them to get their pay delayed or whatever. I get it. But they're going to get that money immediately right behind it, and it's going to be retroactive. Maybe the federal government ought to live within their means, just like the fucking working classes had to do since the dawn of time. I mean, used to, they passed a balanced budget. You remember that, right? It hadn't been that fucking long ago.
Yeah, I'm seeing $30 billion in unspent coronavirus relief money return. IRS funding. Republicans targeted money that the IRS was allotted last year to crack down on tax fraud. They pulled that $1.4 billion. Let's see what else I got here. They did put in the bill for veterans care, which I'm in full support.
Absolutely, I totally support that. Totally support it. The veterans deserve it. The thing that really pissed me off since you brought up veterans, like, let's take New York, our favorite blue shithole city right next to Chirac. They're putting veterans on the street so they can make room for illegals in these hotels. Now, these hotels, they're getting paid. And you know who's paying for these migrants to be camped out up in there? Me and you, us, taxpayers. And I ain't talking about paying $100 a night. Let's shoot for $400 a night per family. Okay? So you wonder why we're in fucking debt is because we're doing shit like that.
But see, well, okay. Thing is, though, they're doing it smart, because by doing this, they're creating a voter base.
Yeah, but they're creating a voter base in the same shithole that's already a blue shithole.
Oh yeah.
So
But
I mean, create it. That's cool. I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand. It's like you're bringing in 2 extra generations of a voter base of fucktards.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing: if you talk let's say you know somebody who's Hispanic, and you talk to them. A lot of Hispanics have the same values we have.
Oh yeah, exactly. And hate the fact that you've got folks coming across the border like they are because their relatives came over the correct way.
Yep.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, New York is kind of like California. They make them there. They manufacture a voting base in New York and California and Washington and stuff like that, and then they export them. They export them to Texas and Georgia and Tennessee and all of these states that are that were once red, and are now purple.
Speaking of purple, did you see where Cabotomouth was somewhere in Africa?
Oh yeah,
championing voter rights. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Oh dear Lord, I've never seen anybody that's such a failed moron have to do everything they can to stay relevant.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jabba just needs to find a.
Wasn't she going to go like to Tennessee or to Kentucky or something like that and start spreading her bad voodoo up there?
I thought at one point I heard that, but I don't remember the specifics. I think that's over this past week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I don't remember the specifics about it. I know I think it was Kentucky. I think you're right, because I had a offhanded comment I made. Not me.
Not you.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, going back to the debt ceiling, I know we got sideboard there. I don't understand why we can't rein shit in. It's not hard. You just say, here's what we have, here's what you're spending, you're cut off.
Well, so I mentioned the veteran care part, right?
Yeah.
So they added that in there, which is 20 point something odd $1 billion, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. My problem is they have to go through all kinds of fucking obstacles in order to take care of our veterans here, right?
Yep.
But they need nothing in order to send $40 billion to a country that has no dividends for us whatsoever.
Exactly.
That's possibly going to start a nuclear war. Okay, I don't know if everybody's been following that, but Putin has strategically moved nuclear-capable missiles to Belarus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does that do? Oh, that puts them in range to be able to fuck some shit up at a moment's notice.
Yep.
Keep in mind what I told y'all, our success rate of being able to stop intercontinental missiles. 3 out of 100.
I don't want to.
I'm the bearer of bad news.
That was some really bad news. I mean, maybe if we spent more money in global defense and anti-missile technology, send some money DARPA's way, instead of worrying about pronouns and fucking be all inclusive to deviants and, child grooming, we might get some shit done.
Well, see, I have this very, very bad way of just saying shit how it is, right? So, and it cursed me. When I coached football, it cursed me. Kids like, why can't I play? Because you fucking suck. I mean, it just is what it is. If we start winning by 4 touchdowns, you can play. But I mean, that's just the way I am. So the missile situation, and here's the thing, it was all over the news that one of the attacks that happened on Russia, I believe it was Russian soil. I can't remember. It was our equipment that done this.
Yep.
Now they said it was like a militia, right? A militia group that did it. Okay. So if we sent this shit over there to Zelensky and he's claiming he don't know how they got their hands on it, give me a fucking break. We sent you a secured package and you don't know how they got their hands on it. Bullshit.
Well, they left it all there. It's like they went and blew shit up and just parked everything and ran.
Well, they tore it all up.
Well, true. But, I mean, at least steal Team 6 to shit and destroy it or something before you bail. You know? Leave a charred husk.
Yeah, save one grenade for the final let go, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, acting all, clutching pearls and, oh my God, the Russians wouldn't do this. They've been saying since the 60s, if you keep on encroaching, if you keep on putting stuff on our border, that's the same thing as them stacking stuff in Cuba. That would be
exactly. I was about to say the same thing.
It would be the same thing if they went into, Nuevo Laredo in Mexico, right across the border, and said, you know what? Do you mind if we go ahead and set up tactical nukes, over here? Because we'd feel more safe. No. And you surprised at the fact that they're moving, missiles over there in Belarus? No. They're buddies.
Yeah.
It's
a proxy state.
It's not rocket surgery, man.
No.
Well, see, that ex-president of Russia that's now on the War Council, right? He's like the head of the War Council for Putin. He said in a statement the other day that if involvement doesn't stop, a nuclear apocalypse is on the horizon. Now, I don't know what everybody else is taking from that, but I'll simplify it in layman's terms. It means if you keep sticking your fucking nose in our business, we're going to send some shit. Let's not step around it and use damn political vernacular. Let's just go ahead and say what it is. You step on my toe, I'm going to black your eye. That's what's going down.
Yeah. And it's like you keep poking the fucking bear. What do you think's going to happen?
Literally.
And it's not like we've got in the military we had 20 years ago.
No.
I mean,
we've
did you see one video of the naval officer talking about the greatest thing on their deployment was being able to read some deviant poem during some transgender coming out party bullshit on the ship?
Well, it's Navy, so.
The thing is,
what the fuck?
If we go to war, we're already going to be down man because there's probably 15,000 of them that's in a medical bed because they just had their whacker whacked off, right? So I'm just saying, I don't know, man. They're fucking taking hormone pills and shit. They're going to run out. Oh, they're shooting at me. I don't know.
No veinies.
You get a Purple Heart for Tallywhacker replacement?
Yes.
Okay.
Removal.
You don't want to replace that sucker. Cat throw purses at the end of it.
Yep, you're right. They will.
It'll be a slap fight like no other. Mm-hmm.
Just
look. I'm gonna say this, and I'll say it openly. I would rather have 100,000 legitimate women, born women, with their chromosomes, all that shit, everything in line, go over there and fight, rather than have 200,000 that's had their testes removed. Just saying, because we already know they're fucked up in the head. So,
yep.
Just saying.
I like pissed off women. They're the best ones.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a big dude, and you know this.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's nowhere near my height, and I'm scared of her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she prepares your food.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to bark and I move. You know what I'm saying? I know when it's time to be for real.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if shit was getting real, I'd have no problem with a woman being right there next to me. Because women have a different perspective than men. I do not mean this in any kind of sexist connotation. Y'all just have a different way of maybe getting even.
We'll call it manipulating a situation is what we're going to call it.
Their reactions are far different from a man's. If you get one that's pissed off enough, yeah.
Well, you get what I'm saying, though. I mean, I'd rather know what I'm going in with rather than what I'm not.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't need somebody that, if they're confused about what kind of plumbing they got, what the fuck they going to do with a firearm?
Gonna shoot it, silly.
Does it go this way?
Well,
What's the magazine? I can't read it.
Well, the thing is, they'll have two weapons shooting blanks.
Yep.
This is my rifle. This was my gun.
This was my gun.
Exactly.
Damn.
This is my rifle. This is my holster.
Oh God.
I wonder if they're gonna make tuckable uniforms now.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but
Hey,
that's like a new jail purse, man.
I'm just saying, look, if we're going down this dark, dank, funky looking hole.
Turtle tank, man.
All bets are off. I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
are they going to have tuckable flight suits? What's tuckable BDUs going to look like?
Oh yeah.
I mean, is it going to have like implants for the top half and like a girdle or something down here? I mean, how's that work?
Well, it'll have like chest binders for the top, and they'll call
That'd be for the women now. You got to figure out what it'd be for the.
Yeah, you got to define that though. They'd call it a grenade pouch
We'll
if they
call
stuck
the
it in
women
the
are trying
crotch.
to be men uterine confused, and we'll call the men that are trying to be women testicularly confused.
Testicularly confused.
How's that sound?
Let me get this out of my grenade pouch. Just a second.
Look, anybody views our channel, they're going to be like, there's two options, right? They're going to say, these three motherfuckers have absolutely lost their mind, or they're going to go 100% the other direction and say, God dang, they on point.
Excuse me while I whip this out. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, all I can say is check your feelings at the door. Nothing we're saying here isn't honest. We're just telling you the truth. Now, how you perceive it's up to you. I'm not here to make friends. Now, if I happen to make some in the process, hey, cool. But yeah, I'm not. No. But yeah. Tuckable BDUs. I'm telling you, I think we got. Look, I wonder if we could contact the DOJ with a mock-up. I bet we could make some money.
Dude, we could make contract with this.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Think about it. And you could do pink tiger stripe or pink digital.
Heck yeah. Scorpion 2s with a pouch in the crotch. Yeah.
Just
So,
saying.
speaking of cutting dicks off, so what's going on with the DNC dumping Biden?
Okay. The other day I was watching a video. I don't remember where I saw it, but he was talking and he said that he hadn't really been paying attention or hadn't really been addressed it or something, was saying there are some good candidates. We'll wait and see. And so for him to make a public statement recognizing there are other Democrats running against him, that tends to make me think there's some groundwork being laid somewhere, because the DNC does not want him to run again. That's obvious. And they know he's not viable. Now, yeah, he could win an election. He'll probably get 95 million votes this time. But because he's going to have to break his previous record.
Yeah.
And he can get reelected, but the problem is he's not going to be able to function in that role. So in the event that he was unable to fulfill his duties, think this through, that would put Camel Toe as the president and McCarthy as the VP. Would it not?
Yeah.
That creates a quandary. So the DNC is going to want to shit can him as quickly as possible in a way where I think they're looking to get behind somebody else, of course, that is coherent and doesn't talk about toasters and bicycles and underoos. And doesn't go wandering off stage chasing ice cream trucks and shit like that with him. They won't get somebody that's manipulable or malleable and actually carry on a full sentence. So you don't need body double to do it for him.
They could get Fetterman.
Well, that could be a speech coach.
Right.
And yes, I went there because Fetterman's a shitbag too. But I'm just saying there's some, I think they're looking to get him out in a way where he saves face some kind of way. And I think what's going to happen is you're going to see him drop out. I don't think they're going to Article 25. I think he's going to drop out under some guise of something. I don't think he's going to. He might say he's running for re-election, but I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to make it to the finish line. That's my prediction. But he made that statement, and he's never said that before. He's never addressed that. He's never addressed that there's people running against him or anything, but he made that statement in an interview when he was somewhere speaking and one of the reporters asked him that. And that's what he said. So now you can go with it what you want from that, but doesn't that kind of sound like either his meds were working right then and he was actually lucid, he realized what was going on, or either, one of his body doubles was there and said, yeah, I'm aware, I haven't been thinking about it, but there are some good candidates. So either way, he made the statement. I've never heard him do that before, ever.
Maybe he'll nominate Cory Bush or somebody like that.
No, it's not going to be one of them. It's going to be. I don't think Clinton's the one.
Nah.
I don't think Hillary's got a shot. I think hers is come and gone. But I still suspect Michael Obama.
Michael. Hmm.
And I still suspect Newsom. Both of them are problems.
Our own Trudeau.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You think California's fucked up now? You put that dumb son of a bitch in the White House with the vodka queen running things, and the whole fucking country will be fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's going to be trying to turn it into one ginormous California.
Yeah, that's unfortunately true.
So, maybe I'm wrong, but and I still believe that Michael Obama has I believe there's some designs on getting that in there. Just my 2 cents.
I kind of think, excuse me, I kind of think Hillary, I don't know, man. Apparently, there's no age limit on it. So,
No, there's not. But Hillary she's more squirrely now than she was when she ran against Trump the first time. And I just don't see her. I mean, has anybody seen Feinstein lately?
Oh God, yeah.
She looked like one of the Germans in Raiders of the Lost Ark when they opened the Ark.
Right.
Seriously.
I mean, she kind of looked like the Emperor getting wheeled around.
She looked like something.
Yeah. Skeletor.
Yeah, she was bad. I mean,
and still thought she was like doing work.
They must be paying a damn voodoo priest a lot of money.
Oh my God, yeah.
Keep that alive.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. I thought Pelosi and Mad Maxine were rough. Whew.
Sacrificing a shitload of chicken wings.
Breaded.
Ran a damn goat on the West Coast. Something.
Yep, I can see voodoo priests hanging over with a 40 Mickey and breaded chicken wings out in some swamp.
Yumma, 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 yum.
Clicks and grunts. Yep, exactly.
Yes, sir. That's it. Absolutely. Well, anyways, going back to Hitler, she could run. She could be the nominee, but I just don't see her being it. They're going to want to get somebody that's going to be able to run 2 terms. And I think Hillary's got enough baggage where she's not going to work. She's part of the old regime. They're going to want to get somebody that's younger and can be controlled. Just my opinion. I mean, anybody else out there somebody can think of?
Like, with as stupid as things are, really, you could throw any of the names out there. You've got AOC, you've got the Ethiopian, you've got anyone from those. I'm not saying they're good. I'm just saying, like I said,
they would never get the nomination. I'm thinking people who actually have a chance of nomination.
Newsom.
Newsom and Michael. And we know Kennedy's already put his name in a hat.
Let's see. You can go with if you wanted to go way out there, because it's been brought up before, you could have the Michael and Oprah ticket.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Y'all scaring the shit out of me. I'm logging off.
I'm just, pick one, and there you go.
Well, I heard another interesting bit, and this was about DeSantis and Trump. Talking about that if things continued the way they were, something about one of them could end up going independent, and it would split the vote and cause them to lose. The Republicans to lose because it would split the votes.
Right.
Yeah, remember we talked about that before.
Yeah.
About their infighting, right?
Yep.
They need to knock that shit off because all they're going to do is just hurt each other.
But here's the thing. I don't necessarily care about the infighting because in the end of the day, because at one time they were tight. Okay. And they quote unquote have had some kind of falling out, but on the same token, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't see everything, but it's usually Trump making digs at DeSantis, I think. I might be wrong. But Trump's also an ace at playing media and manipulating them like they try to manipulate everybody else. It wouldn't surprise me if this is all a ploy.
Smoke and mirrors, huh?
Yeah, and then when everything's said and done, they join forces. DeSantis is the VP. He's the president. Yeah, we're running. Fuck all of you.
See, I could get on board with that. I could get on board with that all day.
Yeah, because see, Trump's not going to run one term, more than likely. I don't think he can run for two. But he'd run one term, and then DeSantis will roll right in, have the nomination, already be in place, already know what the fuck's going on, have the base. There you go. It makes sense. It makes tactical sense. I mean, if you think about it, and I would support that. I would support that. I mean, is Trump perfect? No. Is DeSantis perfect? No. Do I support both of them? Yeah, to some degree I do. And if either one of them get the nomination, I will vote for him. Because at the end of the day, they're the lesser of the two evils. It's sad to say that, but it's true. So, you see what Kat said? Michael will be the first drag queen president of the USA. Damn. You're right. You're right.
It's they and them, damn it.
I'm just gonna say it. But what I gotta ask is, if when Michael and Barack are at the house paying bills, who's wearing the pants and who's signing the checks? Because she's more man than he is. Or it's more, whatever you want to call it. She, he, it, whatever. I'm just curious. It's a legitimate question.
It is. It is.
You know? I mean, I could totally see her making Barack her little house bitch. Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
I could see her cutting them damn eyes at his ass and him dropping whatever the fuck he's doing and saying, I'm sorry, honey.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Because you remember he was another one. You cut the teleprompter off and he loses shit. So yeah, I can see that. I bet a month's salary that she runs that house. In more ways than one. Just saying. Whew. That thought just makes you want to wash your mouth out.
I was going to bleach my brain, man.
Take a shot of damn apple cider vinegar to wash it away.
What's up, Coda?
What's happening?
That looks like a new name. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I've never seen Coda. I have not. But you're welcome.
Yeah. If you like uncontrolled chaos, you're in the right place.
Damn right. That's all we spend around here. Well, do we want to really kick a hornet's nest to kind of tie things off with evening?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's talk about reparations. I'm going to drop some facts.
Respirations.
I looked at my check today. I'm just telling you. I check it I check it every time I get it. I'm telling you, if it's on there, I am retired.
I do. Singing to the fucking choir.
I'm gonna start up underwater basket weaving or some shit.
All right. Here's some facts. You know, we always hear all these damn race baiting fucktards saying they need reparations for their granddaddies, granduncles, aunties, sisters, cousin who came over on a ship with the East India Trading Company. Well, let me break a few things down for you. These are facts. From 1519 to 1867, out of your motherland, where your own leaders and countries sold y'all's ass to various countries and slave traders.
East India trade.
Guess what percentage ended up in the United States? Give up? Going once? Going twice?
7. I'm going with 7.
3.7%.
Damn.
Oh, it gets better. I'm going to drop some more facts to piss them off. Let's go a step further. From 1626 to 1875, how many slaves total do you think ended up in North America?
300,000.
305,000.
Sweet.
Okay. Now, first and foremost, I am not condoning slavery. It's fucking bullshit. Nobody has the right to sell another human being for indentured service or any fucking thing else. They're not chattel. They're not currency. They're human beings, and it's wrong at the base level. I don't support it. Okay. Now, let's look at something else. Another fun fact to piss people off. Might have to be able to put it up on my phone faster because my computer's got threads. Okay, let's see here. Bear with me, folks.
We need background hold music.
Okay, here we go. Let's talk reparations. The Irish. Everybody knows the Irish. You know, King George fucking hated them. From 1641 to 1652, he killed 500,000 Irish. The British Empire did. Okay. Another 300,000 were sold into slavery. You heard that number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gets better. In addition, another 100,000 children were sold as slaves. Then another 52,000 were sold, mostly women and children. And then lastly, another 30,000 were sold. Now, most of these ended up in Virginia, New England, and the West Indies. Do your math.
So what you're saying is I'm getting reparations?
Well, my argument is that, you know, if anybody deserves reparations, it should be the Irish. Because pro capita, more Irish got enslaved percentage-wise to the United States than Africans did. But last time I checked, I don't see nobody on national TV that's an Irish American saying, you owe me reparations and my 40 acres and a mule.
Because they have jobs. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Just dropping some facts. So, I mean, you can call it whatever you want. You can say it's myth. You can say it's bullshit, whatever. And that's perfectly cool. You do that. But I pulled that information up. I didn't just make it up and pull it out my ass. Research it yourself. But, you know, the difference is that, like anyone, regardless of your creed, your religion, anything, upbringing, you can break the cycle and you can achieve any fucking thing you want to do if you set your mind to it or want to work. instead of blaming every fucking body else for your poor decisions. Nobody in this fucking country deserves reparations. No one. For the shit that it's being pushed for. Now, you want to talk about reparations? What about all the families that live in these hood rat cities where, they go out, get fucking robbed, shit burnt down, everything else? Well, theoretically, they're entitled to some reparations, aren't they?
No.
Well, yeah, they kind of are. They don't want to say that. But I mean, think about this. Think about it from this perspective. You go to court because somebody hit you in a car. And let's say you got injured. And let's say, you had lawn equipment in your vehicle or something. They got fucking tore up. So you got all these damages you're getting paid for. So if that happens, Patriot Nation, I'm with you on that. That's a good idea. So you're getting damages for something that happened to you. Okay? Reparations are the same thing, in a manner of speaking. So if you're telling me you're entitled to reparations for something that happened 150 fucking years ago to somebody who may or may not be related to you, then the same argument could be held for anything. Because all reparations are is damages. If you want to break it down. Am I wrong? Am I oversimplifying it?
No.
And, I sit here and you've heard me bitch about this. I hear hood rats racing up and down the road and street racers all fucking day and night long. Not a siren in sight until they hit something and wrap it around it. Ripping and running back and forth, back and forth. They ain't fucking working. But you're going to tell me that motherfucker's riding in a $75,000 souped up fucking Charger, not fucking working, probably drawing a check on my fucking tax money, and I owe them reparations? I'm sorry, you're going to have to explain that to me. I worked. I got my ass up from when I was in high school till now and got up and went to a fucking job. I had a purpose. I tried to better myself for me and my family. And you're going to tell me because this person claims to have had some distant fucking relative that may or may not be true, and because of the color of their skin, that I've got to give them money? And they're not even a fucking viable member of the fucking society we live in? They're part of the criminal element? Help me to understand that.
Well, okay. So you're saying that they have to wake up and go get a job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, we can debunk that one right now because the thing came out, saying that waking up on time was white supremacy. So I shit you not.
I saw it. I remember it. Now you say it.
So I mean that blows that whole thing out of the water, man. Your argument is invalid.
No, my argument's valid just because somebody said white supremacy. I mean, that's no okay. See, now you got me going down another
But here's the thing: if a left leaning publication puts something out like that, it may as well be tacked on to the end of pick whatever religious text you want, be it the Bible or the Quran or whatever. It's canon now. So,
well, but see, it's only canon if you allow it to be. if enough people say, okay, enough of this silly shit, I mean, that's a decent investment, Vanguard, if you think about it. I mean, you're going to spend $200, kind of like playing a lottery, but you're guaranteed something.
Right.
But see, here's the thing, you know, I guess if you take that and you test how much of percentage of whatever do you have to be to get reparations? I mean, there's got to be a blood quantum or something.
Hey, if I'm 1/1000th, I'm just saying.
That's right.
Well, I mean, no, don't look. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. I mean,
somebody way back in my lineage may have touched a doorknob or something, you know?
mm-hmm. Yeah. This is true. You just don't know. I mean, $200, that's worth the investment. You don't know what you might get. You might end up being, you know, some distant Ethiopian royalty.
In my head, you've seen Spaceballs, right? In my head, I'm envisioning Vanguard out there combing the desert with that big ass pick. You're gonna have to comb the desert.
Look, everybody, I am not sponsored by 23andMe, just so y'all know that. Okay? I just seen an investment opportunity and figured I'd share it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Well, anyways, hopefully I pissed a few people off with those facts. And like I said, they can go look them up. YouTube fact checkers, fuck you. I pulled them right off the same database y'all do. You know, one of them's off your favorite, Wikipedia. I mean, y'all say it's the gospel and would tell something you don't like, and then all of a sudden it's not fact. I mean, I figured I'd use the same guidelines that y'all use.
According to Wikipedia, I've had 75 different types of fucking cancer too.
Well, I'm just saying. You know. But stuff people need to know, because you always hear that argument, you know. And I said the other day, I just said, you know what, I'm going to actually look it up and see what the number is. I want to see the percentage of the number. And it was pretty surprising. And again, I'm not condoning slavery in any way, such shape, or form. It was fucking wrong. It was a tragedy. It should have never happened, but it did.
Look, okay, so let's throw this out there. Education moment. All right, so y'all have heard me mention the Battle of Culloden and all that. If you're not aware, I'm a big history buff. All right, I read all kinds of crazy ass shit. So if you want to talk about slavery, let me give you a different form of slavery. So when they brought, that was the only sanctuary that the what was it? The Jacobites? What was the name of them? Yeah,
the Jacobites. Yeah,
Jacobites, which were a Scottish rebellion, right, against the British. Okay, that was their only sanctuary, was to come to America. The ones that actually lived through that battle, because it was a massacre. It was a straight up. The British were ready for it. It was an entrapment. They had insiders, spies, all that stuff, right? So anyway, so they come over to America, and this is what they would do, right? Settlers. They would come in. The British royalty would say, all right, we're going to give you 3,000 acres. All right, you're responsible for building a town, building a community, building homesteads, putting all these people on this land, having them earn money. Then you tax those people and give us the money. Okay? If they came up 1 penny short, guess what happened? The British took it all back. So they took it back anyway. But what was happening is they were pretty much enslaving people to build these cities or communities, right, or towns. Mm-hmm. And ultimately, after it was developed and flourishing, right, they would take it back. and then kicked the ones that actually developed all of it off the property or off the land. And then they also had people coming in and double taxing everybody, right? So even though they were paying their tax percentage, you had these jackasses that were coming in and saying, well, you owe us taxes, blah, 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 blah. Then that sparked the militias. That's where militias came from. All right. Militias were there to stop that. So that's just a little bit of education. So that's that's the same thing. That's the same form of slavery. So we talked about Scottish, Irish, all of that. That's what all sparked the War of 1776 independence, right? So that's where all that came from. So news flash to everybody that's listening. Everybody that is in this country was not here to start with. Just saying. Everybody was brought over here in some form of slavery or another. So you load up a bunch of damn Scottish people and Irish people, bring them over here to develop a country at no pay. Guess what? Same thing.
Yep.
Same thing. But anyway, I just want to throw a little bit of education. And yeah, YouTube, you can check that. That is true. That is 100% true, accurate at all syllables. Anyway. Yeah. Native Americans. They were here.
Well, you know, there was actually some Native Americans that were enslaved and shipped off.
Yeah, but I mean the current thing that they put out now is that, you know, this whole continent was full of, you know, indigenous folks who did nothing but dance through the prairies and, you know, chased unicorns and played with butterflies and shit like that. They fought each other, they killed each other, they took each other as slaves.
Yep.
And read up on it. It's real.
I'm not arguing it. Not arguing it. But even so, the Europeans are far more warlike than they were, I think.
Well, we were just better. We were better at it because we had better technology. I mean,
well,
they've been killing each other for thousands of years over here. Pushing each other off of, you know, hey, you've got prime hunting land over there. I want it. Okay, well, come take it.
Well, I mean, but I'm thinking, if you think about the Native Americans, I don't think they had the same level of greed and corruption that a more.
No, I mean, yeah, the what was behind it was a little different.
Yeah.
But the fact that, you know, okay, we've depleted the resources over here, and you've got lots of resources, but we don't like you. So we're either going to end you or you can move, you know.
Right. Well, I just have a feeling that it was kind of like when conquistadors went to Central America and found the Incans or Mayans or whoever the hell they found. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And, you know, they just went in there and laid waste to them because they wanted the gold and everything else and wanted the resources. And, yes, I'm quite sure the natives, the indigenous peoples were warlike, but I don't think they conducted war on the same level or under the same pretext that the Europeans did. Europeans do it over all kinds of shit. I don't know.
There was trying to find the article. There was an interesting article about, you know, you're talking about the Incas and stuff like that, and how they would. I mean, they didn't get that big. The Incas and the Mayans and you know, the Olmecs and the Toltecs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
None of them got that big and that prosperous being sweet to each other.
Oh no, they didn't.
No.
I'm not saying they weren't without fault, but I'm saying I think they lived a more wholesome life as a society than the Europeans did. And when the Europeans came, it was kind of like, consider the indigenous people living kind of a sheltered existence because they live amongst nature, they live with earth, they had tribal warfare and shit. I get that, but their culture was much different. And then you have this culture come in that's advanced, has all these things they've never seen, and just they're driven by totally different things. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's greed, there's just different things. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it from more of a philosophical point of view. So it's just me. Oh, now Ranger Jay saying, "What the hell? What's up, Jay?" I don't know. We ended up going down a rabbit hole about slavery. I think. I can't keep up with him, Jay. We go down a lot of rabbit holes.
Well, with all this rabbit holes said and done, Sax, man, what you got for him tonight, bud?
Oh, Lord. Let's see. Don't trust your government. Get ready for the next 2 years. It's going to be an interesting ride. Golly. I'm trying to think of something like new and interesting. That's well, okay, yeah, and I would say we need to start investigating reparations for people who voted all these other folks in, like reparations for the Democrat strongholds. That's what we should do. But other than dropping knowledge, that's about all I got.
What you got for him, T?
Keep your head on swivel. Stay strapped always. Those are important to your loved ones. Hold them close. And pay attention. Things can get spicy quick. Thanks for being here. That's all I got.
All right. I was just reading the chat there to make sure I'm staying on point with that. So first off, before I go into my little spiel and everything, yesterday was Memorial Day. So those of you that have lost ones or have lost someone, hats off to you. Hats off to the military, everybody that stood up for our country and for what we believed in. Other than that, y'all make sure y'all share, like, tell everybody about it. Make sure you come back for the next one. We'll be back on here Thursday. Remember, if y'all want to come on here live, it's always open for anybody. You don't even have to be a member. You can get on here. We are close to becoming monetized, so I don't know how that's going to go. I may not partake in that because you go monetize, they start critiquing everything, and I'd rather just not do that. I'm not here to make money, so I don't want to do that. But anyway, those of you that are new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button. Other than that, y'all be safe. As T said, stay frosty. Y'all keep an eye on the whole Russia situation as well. We'll probably cover a little bit more of that because I'm sure it's going to escalate between now and Thursday. So we'll get into that. But other than that, y'all stay safe. Thank y'all for coming by. Sax man, absentee as always. I appreciate y'all's company. And then Jay needs to come on live next week.
There you go.
Calling you out. You started this with us. Come on. All right, but anyway, peace out. Y'all take care, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Night, y'all.